Good morning, class. Today I will teach you how to use vertex form to graph a parabola. Please turn in your books to page 253 and look at example 1. Can you read it to me, Michael, please?
Which one? 253. Graph y equals negative 1/2 parentheses x take 2 parentheses 2 plus 3.
So the equation that you must graph is y equals negative 1/2 times the quantity x minus 2 squared plus 3. Step 1. Christina, in your book, can you please tell me what the vertex is?
2, 3.
So step 1 is to identify the vertex. And Christina told us that the vertex is 2, 3. And she knows that because you take your H and your K. So I'm going to draw my graph. And you all should also be drawing the same graph.
Yes, ma'am.
And number your axes. So I need to plot the point 2, 3. I go over 2 and up 3. So I've completed step 1. Step 2. Draw the axis of symmetry. Remember, the axis of symmetry crosses straight through the vertex, and it's a vertical line that crosses the x-axis. So I'm going to draw my axis of symmetry on x equals 2. So step 2 is done. Step 3. Now I need to find a point P. In order to find a point P, I'm going to substitute 0 into my equation for x. So step 3 is going to be substitute 0 in for x. So everywhere I see a x in my equation, I'm going to substitute in 0. Negative 1/2 times 0 minus 2 squared plus 3. I did not write the x, I wrote the 0 because I'm substituting in 0 for my x. Now I'm going to simplify. So I'm going to simplify this equation to solve for y. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 squared is 4. And what's 1/2 of 4? What's half of 4? 2. Y equals negative 2 plus 3, which equals positive 1. So I put in 0 for x, and I got y equals 1. So my point P is going to be 0, 1. So now I'm going to plot the point 0, 1. And that's my P. Now, in order to make a parabola, you need 3 points. So you have to find P prime. Remember, to find P prime, you count. How many units did you move from P to the axis of symmetry? You went from 0, 1, 2. That's 2 units. So you need to move an additional 2 units to the right. From your axis of symmetry, move 2 units. And that's going to give you P prime. The absolute last step is to sketch the graph. So you connect all 3 points in a curve. And now you have graphed y equals -1/2 times the quantity x minus 2 squared plus 3. Let's review the steps one last time. Step 1, identify the vertex 2, 3. You got your h and your k and you plot it 2, 3. Step 2, draw the axis of symmetry. It's very important to draw the axis of symmetry second. Step 3, you need to find P. In order to find P, you must substitute in 0 for x every single time. When you substitute in 0 for x, you get -1/2 times 0 minus 2 squared plus 3. I substituted in 0 for x. Now you want to simplify. As you simplify, remember the order of operations. At the end of your simplifying, you should have y equals 1. Your point P is 0, 1. Your point P will always begin with 0. I plot 0, 1. Now I plot P prime. In order to find P prime, I have to move the same units from the axis of symmetry as I did to get from P to the axis of symmetry. From P to the axis of symmetry, I have to move 1, 2 units. So to get to P prime, I'm going to move an additional 2 units. 1, 2 units. And I apply my point P prime, which is 4, 1. And the last step is to sketch the curve.